Today's subject.
The new equivalents to faction-exclusive armors. Equivalent might sound like they're identical, but they're not. They're more like analogous or some shit. For reference, here are the stats for all the standard red armors, including the Mega Combat armors, so you know, Chieftain, Granite, Apostle, Writer. Their stats are identical, making them the baseline without any faction-specific tweaks. Just for fun, I'll also rate each armor's look from 1 to 10. Keep in mind, most of these armors are using temporary models, so I won't be too harsh.
Hail Fauci! Hail Fauci! Hail Fauci!
Covenant players had the Paris bet. Now every faction gets its own version. The Ark for Frontier, Navigator for Mercenaries, and the Orion for Rise. These suits are the tougher, more bullet-resistant alternatives to the standard Saturn suit. Unlike the Saturn's insane 1500 anomaly protection, making most elemental anomalies a joke, these offer more defense while letting you wander most of the zone unimpeded, minus the labyrinth, which is kinda the whole point of having a science suit in the first place. They're useful in places like Stillwaters, Reflection, and Black Detour, but only marginally. Looking at these stats, you probably started to notice the ongoing theme Expo is going for. Covenant gets the highest bullet resistance, Frontier gets the best laceration resistance, Rise gets the fastest movement speed, and Mercenaries get the middle ground. Tougher than Rise, but slower, faster than Frontier, but less armored. In most cases, these differences are only like 20 points or 1 or 2%, which might seem insignificant unless you're a hardcore merc who just found out the most min-max speed build will always belong to Rise.
Speed. I am speed.
Rise and Mercenaries originally had the Hound's Exoskeleton and the Punisher respectively. Now Covenant and Frontier got their own, the Missionary for Covenant and the Investigator for Frontier. Speed rankings, Rise, then Mercs, then Frontier, then Covenant. The more protection, the slower the suit. Simple.
Tis but a scratch. A scratch? I've heard worse. You liar! Come on, you pansy!
Frontier had the Vanguard as an alternative to the red Mega Combat armor. Now each faction has one. The Templar for Covenant, the Ronin for Mercenaries, and the Prometheus for Rise. If you want an easy look at what each faction's supposed specialty is, this is where the numbers lay it out the clearest. Covenant, PvP, or tanking NPC gunshots I guess. Frontier, PvE against mutants. Rise, running fast, and Mercenaries get to be the middle brother. As a Covenant main, I wonder how mercenary players feel about this. If I were in their shoes, I'd want to feel, you know, unique. A reason why someone will pick mercs over any other faction, even if it's just a small percentage or a tiny little perk. Maybe carrying more loot, because you know they're the money faction. Or maybe some passive health regen like the Raps has, because, I don't know, a mercenary always has to be ready for his mission or some shit. Something that sets them apart. But, you know, whatever. That's the video.
We just got 8 free pizzas!